Hi, I'm Senator Tom Harkin. This weekend from my home in Cumming, I made an important announcement regarding my plans for the future. I announced that I will not seek a sixth term in the United States Senate. Now, this was a decision that I weighed heavily, with a result I believe is in the best interest of Iowans and our state and my wife Ruth and me. It boils down to two things. First, I'm going to fulfill a promise that I made to my wife Ruth and that I also made to myself. It's a promise that we're going to do certain things together, that we're going to live together in a way that we've often talked about before it gets too late. Now, that's a decision that I believe many Iowans can relate to. Now, both Ruth and I have been blessed with good health so far. I've been extremely fortunate. I was born in a small house in Cumming, where I still live, in modest circumstances. My father was a coal miner, just had a sixth grade education. My mother arrived in this country as an immigrant with virtually no earthly possessions. Iowa and this country have allowed me to enjoy a life and a career beyond anything I could ever imagine as a boy or a young man. Secondly, I'm 73 years old right now, and at the end of this term, I'll be 75. When the current Congress is over, I will have served in the United States House of Representatives and the U.S. Senate for a total of 40 years. Well, after 40 years, I just feel that it's somebody else's turn. Over the next 2 years in Congress, though, I'm going to continue to advance a policy agenda that benefits Iowa and the nation by moving forward with bills to ensure that all Americans are able to achieve the promise of a quality education. We must invest more in early childhood education. I'm going to be working hard to significantly increase the employment of people with disabilities in order to continue to fulfill the promise of the Americans with Disabilities Act. I'm also going to be advancing my proposal of a new type of pension plan, the USA Retirement Fund, to provide Americans with a secure source of retirement income for life. And I'm going to use the chairmanship of the Health, Education, Labor, and Pensions Committee to ensure the successful implementation of the Affordable Care Act for all Americans. And as an appropriator and as chair of the Appropriations Subcommittee that funds health and education and labor, I'm going to work to ensure that these initiatives have the funding necessary for implementation, including the National Institutes of Health and the National Center for Disease Control and Prevention. So too will I continue to advance farm policy that improves and strengthens, first of all, the conservation program I started in the 2002 Farm Bill, and to continue to secure healthier food for our school lunch and school breakfast program. And I will continue to work hard to expand farmers' markets and increase local production and marketing of food. Of course, the strong constituent service that my staff is known for will continue throughout the next 2 years. Just last November, we logged our 100,000th constituent case, a milestone that could not have been possible without the trust Iowans have placed in my office. So I urge all Iowans to continue to seek our help if necessary. And I would be remiss if I did not close on a note of gratitude to the many staff who have worked in my office over the years. It was their dedication and hard work that made so many accomplishments possible. I thank each and every one of my staff members who have worked in this office over the years. And I can't put into words what an honor it is to serve Iowa and our nation. Now, I'm not saying goodbye. I intend to work very hard during this Congress for the next 2 years. But I am stepping aside in 2 years for someone new in this Senate seat. Thank you.